Hey guys, welcome back to Rossoneri TV. I'm Gio and I'm here joined alongside Marco D'Onofrio, one of the hosts on the Stereo Serie A, and Adamo and we just witnessed another very poor performance by Milan, losing 3-0 against Napoli in a game where we have seen a red card from De Sciglio in the first minute of play, something quite unusual, if I might say, and just even before the game, you kind of knew already Napoli was going to come out strong and probably pick up the 3 points, and that just added more wood to the fire when De Sciglio got that red card, and really just a mess from there on, where Milan was forced to defend pretty much all game. They did a quite good task until the 70th minute when Napoli scored 3 goals in 6, 7 minutes. Absolutely horrendous there, but it was kind of expected with all those chances that Napoli was creating. Marco, just give us a bit of your insight on this game. Just what do you think about it? Milan, of course, as I said, they were playing in 10 men pretty much the whole game, but really, do you blame them for this performance, or what do you think?
Well, I was just going to say, you called it a poor performance, but I don't think they played all that bad. And I mean, up until that first goal went in, they had a real chance of earning the result. And
Hmm.
like you said, that red card happened in the first minute of play. So you're playing 70 minutes a man down, and you're able to hold off one of the best offenses. And with the
Hmm.
3 goals today, they have tied Lazio and Juventus for most goals in Serie A. So you're talking a defense that looked pretty good today. I mean, how many times can you say that Alex was
Yeah.
actually impressive? But for the first 70 minutes, it's just the onslaught just kept coming. You brought in Burton's, Benitez brought in Gabbiadini, and they were hungry for the 3 points. The Lazio draw today really helped them and really provided some motivation for them to get 3 points today. And Diego Lopez was huge. So I don't think it was all that bad. It's just it was too much for them to play a man down for 70 minutes. And let's not forget, this Milan side also shut out Napoli the last time with
Yeah, that's right.
2-2. So that's it's 160 minutes of play against Napoli with 0 goals. It just sucks that it happened. They scored 3 goals in what 7, 8 minutes, like you said.
Yeah, I think it was just a really bad moment there, those 6, 7 minutes. You made a good point there. I mean, they did defend very well. I think I'm just talking a bit out of frustration because I really can't take this team anymore with all the real shit that we've seen all year round. Thankfully, there's only 4 more games to suffer, but once again, it's still not for sure that we will be witnessing something uh, even slightly better next year because, I mean, okay, yeah, we might see some investments made in the summer, but until we see results, we're still gonna have that kind of logic on Milan saying, this team just can't be amongst the top teams just yet in the Serie A. Now, Damo, did you see something different in this matchup? Something maybe from Milan? I mean, we didn't generate any attacks, mostly because of that red card. And I think the only chance we had was Bonaventura's header, where it just shaved the post there. But did you see anything different? I mean, did you actually take this as a good match from Milan despite the result, or maybe something different in there?
Well, I think the biggest positive, as Marco mentioned, was Milan's defensive display. Obviously, Milan aren't the best of defensive teams this season, even with signings like Paletta and Alex. But today they actually did pretty good, especially for playing with 10 men. Kind of some odd substitutions by Inzaghi, bringing on Bonera and Pazzini for practically identical players. Very weird substitutions. I was kind of happy at the end that he did bring on Felicioli because the game was pretty much over. It's 83rd minute. There's no point trying to go back when you're 3-0 down to Napoli. So I thought it was really good that he brought in a youth player at least some point in the game. But besides that, obviously a draw for Milan would have done nothing to their season. A win could have helped somewhat, but I didn't really expect much today in the first place.
Yeah, well mentioned there. And of course, once again, Diego Lopez coming out with a big save in the first minute there on a penalty shot, which once again, I keep repeating it every week, but this guy has to be the player of this team, really, the main player of this team that has just saved Milan so much this season. Just imagine without him what position Milan could have possibly been this season. But as a whole, guys, there's lots and lots of things to change. It's not even about the coach or the management, the players. It's just a big togetherness that needs to change. And it's going to take time. It's not going to happen over one summer, that's for sure. So we'll see how that brings it. Some more comments, guys. Adamo, you kind of mentioned some of the substitutions that are made by Inzaghi. Bonera, Pazzini coming on. We finally saw some youth, Felicioli coming in. You know, many players, many people, many fans on Twitter just stressing about the fact that Inzaghi really didn't give much time to the youth this year, and he did make some call-ups, Felicioli, Donnarumma, of course, and others. And you know, it'll be nice to see these players featuring for Milan in the last 4 games. Pretty much, well, the season's been done for a while, but as far as Europa League, you know, it's Sampdoria up there, Fiorentina. Those are going to be the teams that are going to make it. Milan doesn't have a chance whatsoever. They're going to be facing Roma next week. So, you know, the season's done. Why not give these youth players a chance to show what they're worth and maybe get some experience at the same time in the Serie A? What do you think about that, Marco? Is it something that Inzaghi should impose on his team, trying to give these youth players a chance since the season's pretty much done?
Well, I don't think it would hurt to get some youth experience, especially in a stadium like the San Paulo. And you mentioned the Europa League's already kind of out and further at a distance for a chance you want to actually get it. So the thing is, Napoli is a Europa League team going into the semifinals. Why not have some youngsters play against a team of that caliber, give them that experience, especially in a hostile atmosphere that the San Paulo is. With that said, though, whenever Milan and Napoli play, it's going to be a big game. And I don't think Inzaghi wants to lose. Despite where Milan may be currently in the standings, that's an important game for Milan, no matter what. And you want to get a result. And Inzaghi, you also got to factor, is probably coaching for his job right now because we don't know if he's going to be back next year. Yeah, he's a yes man, and he seems to fall in the Berlusconi, can. But with that said, we don't know if he's going to be back next year. So he's also going to try to get some points and earn some results. And playing youth isn't necessarily the way to get those.
Well said, well said. Well, guys, that wraps up our match discussion / review. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at Rossoneri TV. Also, guys, don't forget to follow Marco at Kubani7. You can also follow them at, of course, Serie A with their weekly roundup of the Serie A every week. So make sure to give them a follow. Check out their website as well. And also don't forget to follow Adamo and Marco on Twitter. Once again, nothing too kinky. And of course, keep the comments going, guys, in the discussion. We would like to know what you guys think about the matchup in general. Should Inzaghi change something, or what you guys think in Milan in general? Leave it all in the comment section, and we'll see you next time for the match preview of Milan against Roma. Thank you for watching, and as usual, Forza Milan.